Today on Trophy Room Adventures, we're hunting black bear in Maine and monster bull elk in Kentucky. Y'all stick with us. Guys, this first hunt we're going on today, we're in Maine. We're at Briar Run, and we're with Corey Robinson up here. Sam Kiley's our hunter, and he's looking for a black bear today. Gotta give some props to Terry Garrett. Me and Ed couldn't make it up, but Terry went up and filmed this hunt for us. Did an awesome job, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Sam Kiley here at Briar Run for the last evening for our last hunt. I'm going to try to see what we can get down here and see if anything comes into the bait tonight. Hopefully something comes in and we'll have something to show you later on. Stay tuned. I want to thank Trophy Room Adventures and Briar Run for letting us come up here and hunt and film the hunt on their properties up here and the bait sites. We finally got one down. Everything turned out great. We're getting ready to get everything down out of the stands, get everything found, and go track the bear down. We heard the death moan, so we are ready to find him. I want to thank Trophy Room Adventures and Briar Run for having us here in Burlington, Maine at their camp and getting us out here on this bait site and getting me a chance to kill this bear. It's really awesome to do this, and the first time I've ever done it, so I'm really enjoying this and really tickled to death to get to harvest a bear. I hope somebody else got one as well.
You know, Sam and Terry, they had a pretty rough go of it there on their first couple of days hunting, but it all came together on that last evening, and Sam got him a nice black bear. He's tickled to death with it, and we're tickled for him. Now, after Sam killed his bear there on the last evening, Corey had a big surprise for him. He had some fresh Maine lobster just off the boat. They cooked those things up and had a feast.
Maine lobster, fresh off the boat, delivered by my wife and my mother. And we're gonna have a feast. Some fresh clams going into the pot. They cook for 8 minutes at boiling, and they're done. We take off the rubber bands just to get rid of the rubber flavor a little bit. Sometimes you'll taste it, sometimes you won't. But and that's it. 8 minutes and they'll be done. Almost done. Usually we check them. We'll pull one of their antennas out. I don't burn my fingers, and it popped right out. So they're about done. I'll give them another minute or so, and they'll be done.
Well, now let's go with Chris Webster. Y'all remember Chris from our Wyoming show. He took a nice mule deer when we were in Wyoming, and he was lucky enough to draw a Kentucky elk tag, a bull elk tag in fact, and we went along with him on his hunt, and he had an awesome hunt. You know, Chris and Mark spotted these bulls before daylight, and they were standing on the edge of a field here, right at the edge of the woods where they were fixing to get up in there and hunt. And they decided to wait it out and wait for shooting light, try to make a shot on these bulls, because Chris sure didn't want to let his chance get away. They waited around, watched the clock. As soon as it turned shooting light, we wasn't waiting around for camera light. We let the arrow fly.
That's about 50 yards. That one's not there. That's not the big one. Whatever you want to do. Hey, good shot on him.
You know, hunting, it's kind of like a roller coaster. 1 minute you're way up on top, the next minute you're way down low. And that's what happened to Chris this morning. He's made a shot, thought was a really good shot on this elk. They watch the elk, they run across the creek, up on the hill, and they get way up close to the top of the hill, and they're still going. So these boys try to circle around and head them off, and y'all just take a look at what happens next.
get over that hill, we're screwed. Right there. Chris. They're gone.
You know, they get around and they get up on the side of the hill with these bulls, and they get within about 70, 80 yards of these bulls. And they're looking and looking and looking, trying to find the one Chris had shot. And they can't pick out which one it is, so they don't take another shot. They don't want to mess around and shoot two of these things. So they decide that, you know, Chris would be better off to try to sneak up here on them by themselves. John and Mark, they stayed back and waited for Chris to come back. But while they were waiting, they discovered a little something here. Y'all take a look.
You see right there where the arrow come out in the creek? The one he shot didn't go. He shot it down there in that bottom. It didn't go 60 yards. The hole this executioner put in it. Chris hasn't even made it down to see it yet. We told him it was a little one. It's a 6x8. I just called and told him we had found his bull, and he still he was over there. Look at that hole that executioner put in that elk. Crazy hole.
10-point box again.
Yep. So we're going to set this down here. Chris is going to be surprised when he gets down here. Like I said, he
Right there in the creek, you see that big red dot?
he has no clue that how big his bull is yet. How close did you get to him?
I never seen them. They'll run up that mountain. Loading stuff like it was on fire. No, they probably heard me.
Glad you shot the little one.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, you know all that.
He's a 6-bait.
God, look at the hole in that thing.
I know. I tell you what, they'll make you a believer, won't they?
Shoot, yeah, that hole's that big on the entrance.
Look at that thing. All right, here we are in Kentucky. We got Chris's bull. It's getting towards the end of season. We made one last trip down here. We got it done this morning. Shot this bull right at daylight. There was 4 of them. It didn't go very far, but we circled around because we thought that they took off the top of the hill. We went up after them. We went up after them other ones, which we thought had this one in there. And then as Chris was sneaking up the hill, trying to see the one that he had hit, me and John stayed down the hill and we looked down and he was laying right here. Chris hadn't got to see him. We called him, told him to get down here. So we got it done in Kentucky.
Come down here. It's about the 4th or 5th trip down here hunting in Kentucky. We were hoping to get it done. We were running out of time, and thanks to a couple good friends looking out for us and trying to spot them, they finally told us where there were some pretty good ones at, and we got in there this morning, got a shot right at daylight. It just was shooting light, about 7:30, and as they took off, wasn't exactly sure. Thought it was a good hit, but wasn't exactly sure, so we tried to follow him up and found him laying up here not far from where we shot him. I'm just tickled to death with this Kentucky elk, and hope you have as good luck as I've had.
Yeah, that executioner broadhead, I mean, it put a giant hole in this thing. I don't know if y'all could see it. He double lunged him, went straight through, and I mean, he shot that elk. It didn't go 50 yards. I mean, you put an animal like this down 50 yards with that hole just crazy big. So we want to thank them. We got her done in Kentucky. Right there's a look at them executioner broadheads there. I mean, that thing just made a huge hole. If you ain't never tried these, I recommend you give them a try. We've had great success with them this season. Everywhere we've been, they definitely do the job. They've made me a believer. This is the dragon job right here. We're going to throw this thing down this mountain.
I think the hair holding back a little.
He's still kicking. I'm just gonna hold on to these horns so they don't flop.
All right, get out of the way, boys.
It's gonna flop.
All right, watch out of the way.
It's an easy dragging job right there.
Got a leg, huh? Careful.
Yeah.
There you go.
Easy dragging job.
I ain't gonna lie, everyone I've ever killed has been this easy.
Got her.
You know, Chris got an awesome bull there. It was a monster, really. You guys noticed how big that thing was there when they was pulling it up with a tractor. But it was an awesome bull. He had an awesome experience, and we're glad to be a part of it. All right, guys, just to tell you guys how much we appreciate you guys watching us on the Pursuit channel here. We're giving away a free trophy whitetail hunt at our Ohio property. We're going to film this hunt. We're going to put it on our show next season, and it's very simple. All you got to do to enter is go to our Facebook page, find the official giveaway post, read the directions carefully, do exactly what they say, send me the confirmation picture that you have done that, and you'll be entered to win. So one of you lucky fans is going to win a trophy whitetail hunt with TRA on our properties in Ohio this fall. What we're going to do, we're going to give this away in August at the Tri-County Outdoor Expo in Burnsville, North Carolina. You guys check that out on the internet. Love to see you guys there. We're actually going to draw on the last day of the expo up there, and we're going to get Dustin Wilson from Appalachian Antler Addicts, who's putting on the expo. We're going to let him draw the lucky winner for this trophy hunt. So you guys be sure to check that out. Invite all your friends. Get that done. Do whatever you need to do to make sure you get those things done and get entered into this giveaway, because somebody's going to win a free hunt, and it might as well be you. Well, guys, this will be our final episode here of Season 2 Trophy Room Adventures. We've enjoyed every minute of it. We hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have. And stick around, keep an eye on Facebook and our webpage. We got lots of stuff going on. We got lots of hunts we're doing, lots of fishing trips and stuff we're going to be doing. Guiding a lot of hunts in Ohio this fall. We're going to try to film some of those and bring them to you next season. And we just look forward to getting it done. Like I said, Season 2's been a blast. We appreciate you guys tuning in and watching us every week. And we can't wait to be back with you next season. Thank y'all again for watching. We appreciate it. Trophy Room Adventures is brought to you by Executioner Broadheads, Clear Image Camo, High Scope, Chirico Archery, Carolina Custom Camo, Next Gen Crossbows, Bow Dagger, Hush Pup, Buck Cage, The Sausage Maker, Deer Crossing Archery, Build the Bone, Hex, and Raptor Razor.